Alright, the first thing you need to do is you need to turn on your oven to 220 degrees. 200's fine if your oven is really hot. Mine's a little cold, so I do 220. Then you get your pork chops, and what you want to do is cut just through the fat. This scoring makes the fat nice and crispy. Crispy and delicious. Sometimes if it's really marbled like this, I like to just slice into these little veins of fat. It also lets the garlic get in there a little bit deeper. Now the reason you want to turn your oven on first is because if you put meat into a cold oven and then you turn it on to 220, you boil the meat, which destroys the cell membranes, and you end up with kind of really tough, not very succulent, delicious meats. What? You can talk. It's loud. Okay. So then, I like to position my meats this way so that I don't waste as much spice as possible. Okay, you can buy regular thyme, which is like the, I don't know if you can see that, the leaves of thyme dried, or you can buy powdered thyme. For this, I prefer powdered thyme because the dried leaves of thyme will be really hard to chew. They come out basically just dried leaves, whereas the powdered thyme will sink in. Now you tend to do this for both sides, and I do powdered rosemary, not too much because Carla doesn't like it on hers. If you can get fresh herbs, then do it. Pretty heavy salt and pepper on both sides. Most of this is gonna, about 2/3 of this is gonna just melt off, so. Meal doesn't suck. This is a lot easier. These are from France, so they're not that good. And what I do is I just put a little bit of oil, because this is going to be the bottom. I'm going to cook right on the pan. Then flip it and reverse it. And
faucet.
Pause it?
Faucet. The faucet.
No. Okay, so then I'll just go like this. Okay, then re-season the other side. It's always better with fresh herbs, but if you're lazy and you don't want to go to the store every damn day, of course, you can always add salt at the end. Smash your garlic. Can you see that, or should we go over here? fingers love this part. And cut.
See.
Okay, so now I didn't put olive oil on this side of the pork chops because when you put the oil on it, it doesn't brown evenly, if it browns at all. Now, what I do like to do is put a little bit of salt here, and this will keep the pork chops from sticking to the tray. And you just plunk them down right there. And into the oven we go. And you want to cook them at 220 for at least 10 minutes to get them brown. As soon as they're brown on the top, you can turn it down to maybe 180, 160. Depends on how you like your pork chops finished. Okay, now we're at 10 minutes, so I want to just go ahead and check it to make sure it's not burning. So we'll just open it, check it. If it's browned, then we'll cover it with tin foil, let it go another 10-12 minutes, depending on how you like yours done. So it looks pretty well browned. The garlic's getting a little bit burned at the edges, so I'm just going to go ahead and cover it. Piece of foil, shiny side towards the food. And go another 10 minutes. I like mine a little medium. Go. I'm going to come back around here. And then I'll give you time to focus. You good? Right. Come here, you little sucker. Just take that roasted garlic and mash it up, mash it in